Innovate, create, and build. I believe in America. As President of the United States, I will always put America first, just like the leaders of other countries should put their country first also. But America first does not mean America alone. When the United States grows, so does the world. American prosperity has created countless jobs all around the globe, and the drive for excellence, creativity, and innovation in the U.S. has led to important discoveries that help people everywhere live more prosperous and far healthier lives.
All right, first and foremost, we want to give our praises to Yahweh, Ba'Shem, Yahushai, Ba'Hashem, Rakah, Kodash, double honors to the apostles here for the great good song. Like I say, salutation, peace, and love to the elect. That's around 4 quarters on earth. Today, me and the brother going to do a lesson on an article that the brother found, man, with North Korea leader Kim Jong-Un basically saying, you got it, I can't read the title.
All right, this is from GMSDedication. And it says, North Korea says America first will end U.S. empire. All right. It says North Korea has disparaged President Donald Trump's trademark America first stance, predicting that it will ultimately bring down the U.S. in this global sphere of influence. Rodon Sima, the official newspaper of the ruling Korean Workers' Party Central Committee, published an article Monday claiming that Trump's doctrine accelerates isolation and ruin of the empire of evils in all aspects of politics, economy, military affairs, and diplomacy. Yeah, I got you. This is going to be Jeremiah 50.
Right, man, because what Kim Jong-un saying is true, man, according to the scriptures, man. You know, and the brother finna get the scripture in Jeremiah 50 to prove it, man. You know, because that proud stance, because Trump, man, he's like the proudest Edomite I've seen in my lifetime, man. He the perfect man to be set for this stage right there for America to get destroyed, man. You know, with his proudness and talking about making America first again, man.
This is Jeremiah 50 and 12. It says, your mother should be sore confounded.
Read a little more on the article first.
Okay. All right, get back on the article. It says, the outlet which reported the views of North Korea's own internationally ostracized administration highlighted the foreign criticism Trump has faced trying to defend the nationalist slogan that he insisted does not mean America alone. America first called for sacrificing the world for its own abundant life, drives even the allies and henchmen of the U.S. into a dilemma and creates a chaos in the overall West economy.
Right, this Kim Jong-un speaking, he letting you know like America first, he even gonna cause his allies to be against him, man. Now you can get that,
All right, this is Jeremiah 50 and 12. It said, your mother should be so confounded. She that bare you should be ashamed.
And who is America's mother, man? Great Britain, man. It says she should be confounded and so ashamed, man. Why, man? Because that America first stance that America is taking that, man. You know, if this your mother, she gets the honor, man. But America like shit, we the shit. Trump like we finna make America first, no matter what, man. You know?
It says, your mother should be so confounded, she that bare you should be ashamed. Behold, the hindermost of the nations should be a wilderness, a dry land and a desert.
Right, that's going into America, man. You know, America don't become a wilderness in a dry desert, man. For how proud she is, man. Because even when Trump made that, they had that little NATO meeting, man. It was like the beginning of his presidency, man, or you know, like his first 100 days or something. He went over there to Great Britain, man. He went to those European nations, man. He was handling them real rough, man. He was pushing guys out the way and shit, man. You know, which making All the allies hate them, man.
That's right.
You know?
There's verse 13. Because of the wrath of the Lord, it should not be inhabited, but it should be wholly desolate. Everyone that go about Babylon should be astonished and hiss at all her plagues.
Let's skip down.
I'll jump down 31. Behold, I am against thee, O thou most proud.
Right, I am against thee, O thou most proud, man, because even though all those European nations, they Edomite nations, America is the most proud, man. You know, in this whole chapter going into the modern day Babylon right here, man. So America is the most proud right now, man. Go ahead.
Said the Lord power of hosts, for thy day is come, the time that I will visit thee. And the most proud shall stumble and fall, and none shall raise him up.
Right, none gonna raise America up, man. You know, because all nations gonna turn on America and shoot their missiles on her, man. Even their allies. Even Kim Jong-Un got enough sense to understand this, man. The so-called white man is the dumbest nation on earth. Is the dumbest nation on earth, man. But America the Americans is the dumbest people on earth, man. You know, and they the most proud, man. You know, go ahead.
And I will kindle a fire in his cities, and it shall devour all around about him.
It say he should kindle a fire in his cities with an S, which proves that's not talking about the Vatican City, one city, man. Say I should kindle a fire in his cities. Go ahead, bro.
37 too.
Yeah, you gonna come.
It says, this is Jeremiah 50 and 37. A sword is upon their horses and upon their chariots.
Right, a sword is upon their horses and their chariots, going back to their military power, man. So Kim Jong-Un said that, man. He say America's they gonna basically they gonna lose their their military, their political, their economic. You know, get it real quick.
Yeah, it says America run of the empire of evils in all aspects of politics, economy, military affairs, and diplomacy.
Now go back to the scriptures, man. Which Kim Jong-Un, he landing right up with the scriptures with what he's saying, man. Letting you know he ain't that little young, fat, dumb kid that they like to portray him as, man. You know, go ahead.
Jeremiah 50 and 37. A sword is upon their horses and upon their chariots, and upon all the mingled people that are in the midst of her.
A sword is upon her horses, her chariots, and all the mingled people that are in the midst of her, man.
A great melting pot.
Come. And the sword is coming from Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai, man.
That's right.
You know, go ahead.
And they should become as women.
They should become as women, go ahead.
A sword is upon her treasures, and they should be robbed.
And he say economically, man. Yeah. So a sword is upon her treasures, and they should be robbed, man. Go ahead.
It says, a drought is upon her waters, and they should be dried up.
Come.
For it's the land of graven images.
It's the land of graven images. This why, man. Go ahead.
And they are mad upon their idols.
Come.
Therefore the wild beasts of the desert with the wild beasts of the island shall dwell there.
Come.
And the isles shall dwell therein. It should be no more inhabited forever.
Which those desert creatures, man. Yep. Going back into America gonna become a desert in the wilderness, man. Even Kim Jong-Un know this is the evil empire, and he like, for all this America first, this most proud talk Trump doing, this is gonna be her downfall, man. And according to the scriptures, it is, man. That's why we going to these precepts, man.
Good.
You go back, you want to read some more? I could go back to the article.
Yeah, I'll get back to the article.
Right, because all we doing is dissecting this article through the scriptures, man. So what Kim Jong-Un is saying is right on point, man. Then he called America the evil empire, man. You know, go ahead.
It says America first is being buffeted by criticism of the international community, as it is a doctrine to turn the world into a theater of rampage by the jungle law through high-handed and arbitrary practices, it added.
Come.
North Korea's year-long face-off with the Trump administration has simmered down as Pyongyang independently opened a rare dialogue with its southern U.S. bad neighbor. The two Koreas, which fought one another in the early 1950s as part of the first and last active conflict of the Cold War, have never found peace. In the latest initiative, the rivals have so far agreed to participate jointly in the upcoming Winter Olympics to be hosted in Pyeongchang, South Korea, and reopen cross-border hotlines.
Right, man. So even North Korea and South Korea starting to reconcile, man. And they can't, and America can't stand it, man. Especially Trump, man. Go ahead.
That's right. Well, Trump has unilaterally taking credit for pressuring North Korea's Supreme Leader Kim Jong-Un into talks, the U.S. has not officially recognized the effort because North Korea has not explicitly put its nuclear weapons on the table, though it has indicated it may do so under certain conditions. Kim has justified his possession of nuclear weapons and ICBMs capable of hitting the U.S. by arguing they provide a deterrent against U.S. invasion.
Right, man. Go ahead.
Good. And it says, Secretary of State Rex Tillerson recently hosted a summit of nations that fought on the South Korea side in the mid-20th century conflict and affirmed that military force was still an option in handling North Korea and its nuclear weapons. The meeting, which took place in Canada, was condemned by China, Japan, North Korea, and Russia.
Right, man. So now you got even Japan, man, condemning the U.S. on what they doing, man. Japan is an American ally, man. We're showing you all these nations is going to link back up, man, and come against America, man, even her allies, man. You know?
Let me get back to the scripture, Jeremiah 50. It says that pretty much how they're going to stand in an array that all the other nations, their allies or whatever, they're going to point their missiles toward America, man. America's known for their evil. That's why it's called Babylon the Great. It's great in wickedness, it's great in lies, it's great in its pollution, man. They spread all their pollution, which is their democracy, all across the four corners of the earth. So now these other nations, they getting tired of it, man. That's why all the nations gonna shoot their missiles on America. And yes, according to prophecy, America gonna get their missiles out as well. But according to biblical prophecy, America's gonna get destroyed, man, in 1 hour. Okay, it says, back into the article. All right, so all these different countries, they condemning America for about this nuclear weapon agreement. It says the meeting, which took place in Canada, was condemned by China, Japan, North Korea, and Russia, all of which were initially not invited despite the key players in the current crisis on the Korean Peninsula.
We show you just how proud America is, man. These supposed to be the key players that come up with the peace of America and invite none of them, man. You know, go ahead.
It says China was later invited but declined.
Right, man. China like, fuck y'all now, man. You know, don't play with us like that. We're a superpower too. We got the juice too right now, man.
That's right.
You know?
Since you mentioned that, bro, we'll get Joel 3 and Joel 3 and 10.
I get it for you.
Okay.
This Joel chapter 3 verse 9. It said, proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war.
Good. What's that war? That's World War III amongst the Gentiles. These the other nations, man. Okay.
Come on. And say, let the men of war draw near, let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords and your pruning hooks into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong.
Yeah, so all these different countries, probably like 50 years ago, they was known as weak nations. And now they got those same type of nuclear capability as America. So America can't just bully into another country now and try to take over their resources, man. But the other countries like, wait, we got nuclear power too, man. So what's up? So America's no longer that great bully like it used to be, man.
You want to start right there?
You go ahead.
Keep going. Yeah. Verse 11, assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about, thither cause thy mighty ones to come down, O Lord.
Good. This is going to be in the Middle East, man. All these different countries going to come together. What's called Yahweh Shabbat, Most High's judgment, man. Okay?
Right, man. So like the brother saying, that's what's brewing up, man. That's like Kim Jong-Un said, man, they got a way to defend themselves, man. Yeah. You know? Okay. Go back to the article.
Yeah, bro. So it says China was later invited but declined. While Russia and China supported communist North Korea during the Korean War, they too opposed their militarized neighbor's nuclear weapons program. They also, however, opposed the U.S. growing military presence in the Asia Pacific, which they saw as something that undermined their own respective national security. All right, I got another for you. This is Isaiah 47:1. Okay. I'm gonna get back to it. I got you. It says the two Koreas have pursued peace talks a number of times in the past, ultimately to no avail, while the current nearly 1 month-old attempt to ease tensions between the nations has overcome significant obstacles. It has already hit a road bump. Seoul's Ministry of Unification, dedicated to reuniting the two foes, announced Monday that Pyongyang canceled a joint cultural performance scheduled for Sunday because it felt insulted by South Korea media reports questioning North Korea's sincerity in engaging into the talks, Reuters reported. North Korea has also planned what appeared to be one of its massive military parades to occur next week at the eve of the Games, which kicked off a day after the 70th anniversary of the Korea's People's Army on February the 8th. On February the 16th, North Korea will also celebrate Day of the Shining Star, a public holiday honoring the birthday of Kim's late predecessor and father, Kim Jong-Un II.
Come on, you want me to get Isaiah 47? This is Isaiah chapter 47, verse 1. It said, "Come down and sit in the dust, O virgin daughter of Babylon. Sit on the ground, there's no throne."
Yeah, so sit down, like, that does represent a low state of confusion, man. So sit down, O virgin daughter of Babylon. That can only be talking about America, because the ancient Babylon has already been destroyed. So it's talking about a new Babylon, that's America. Why is the virgin daughter? Because we always say through spirit, through history, that America haven't been touched yet, man. As far as other countries coming over here trying to evade, you know. So it's pretty much known as a virgin. She's been untouched.
It said, "O daughter of the Chaldeans, for thou shalt no more be called tender and delicate." Come. You skip down to verse 7. It said, "And thou sayest, I shall be a lady forever, so that thou didst not lay these things to thy heart, neither did thou remember the later end of it." Right, man, because that's basically what they saying. Like the brother was saying, gonna be a lady forever. What Trump's saying, we finna build America back up how it used to be, man. America first again. And if you other nations don't want to get in line, hey, we gonna stop supplying y'all. We gonna stop giving y'all aid, man.
That's right.
You know, but in the end, that's like Kim Jong was saying, these other nations they gonna do America like that, man. Which later in the chapter is gonna prove it. I'm gonna read verse 8. It said, "Therefore hear now this, thou that are given to pleasures, that dwellest carelessly, that says in thine heart, I am, and none else besides me." That's that make America. That's America first, man.
There you go. Yeah, make America great again, man.
Come. "I should not sit as a widow, neither should I know the loss of children." You had something more?
Revelation 17:16. It said, alas, it's like, Revelation 17, verse 16. All right, here you go. "In the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore."
Right, and those 10 horns, man, because this beast in Revelations, man, goes back to NATO, man. Right. Goes back to the EU, man. And those 10 horns is like the weaker nations of the EU, man. But they all gonna hate the whore, man. Go ahead.
Okay.
Which the whore that's sitting on the beast is America, man.
That's right.
Go ahead.
"It shall make her desolate and naked."
It should make her desolate and naked, man. Which we're gonna get that word desolate in the Greek, man. Then we're gonna go back to Isaiah 47 and link it up, man. But goes right back into what Kim Jong-Un said, man. Go ahead, bro.
Okay. "It should eat her flesh and burn her with fire."
And that's how they gonna make. That's gonna be the finishing touches, man. They gonna eat her flesh and burn her with fire, man. Then you know they gonna shoot missiles on her. Going back to Jeremiah 50 when the brother read, the Lord said he should kindle a fire in her cities. That's that fire. Those 10 horns gonna be part of shooting those missiles on America, man.
Okay. Get that word desolate in the Greek. It says,
right, man. So it said the 10 horns gonna make her desolate, man. You know, so the brother finna get that word desolate to go into detail of what it's talking about, man.
All right, the Greek word is eromo, and it says to make desolate.
Let's get the key definition right there.
Okay. to ruin, bring to desolation, to despoil one, strip of her treasures.
Strip her of her treasures, man. So that's part of how they gonna make her desolate and get the etymology of it. Right?
Okay. As Eremos, it says solitary, lonely.
Solitary, lonely. So they gonna so the 10 horns. This how they making her desolate too. They gonna leave America to herself. Oh, you first, you know, because America ain't none without them bases in those different countries, man. You know, America is nothing, man. Go ahead, bro.
It says uninhabited.
Uninhabited.
A desert, wilderness, deserted places. Okay, lonely regions, deprived of the aid and protection of others.
Deprived of the aid and protection of her others. This going into her allies, man. This how they gonna make her desolate. Go ahead. Which that's what Kim Jong-Un said, man. Go ahead.
It says especially of friends, acquaintances, and kindred.
Right, man. Especially your friends, acquaintances, and kindreds, man. You ain't shit without your homeboys, man.
That's your allies, man.
Go back to Isaiah 47 now. Right, man, but Kim Jong-Un was right on point with what he was saying, man. Because anybody in their right sense know this, man. You start hollering, you got all these different allies, man, but all they hearing is I, me. They like, ain't no I in team. What you talking about, B? Right. You know what I'm saying? So this with all these other nations start to look at America like, oh, you. What you know, you ain't none without your allies. That's for real. Yeah, we're gonna jump down to I'm gonna read. Jump down to verse 14. I'm gonna jump down to verse. Okay. Come.
Start at 14, bro. Alright, this Isaiah 47.
Start at 13.
13. Thou art weary in the multitude of thy counsels. Let not the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up.
Which going back into, he was like, for as your diplomat, you gonna lose all this, man. He was like gonna be destroyed economically, politically, military affairs, and your diplomacy, man. Yep. Because, but how do America accomplish all this, man? Through their witchcraft, man. Through this what this going into, stand there with it, man.
That's why it says in Isaiah the 47th verse, the first chapter about it's like the daughter of Chaldeans. You didn't know anything about the ancient Chaldeans, it was heavy into witchcraft, man. So Americans follow those same customs as the ancient Babylonians, you know? It says, let now the astrologers, the stargazers, the monthly prognosticators stand up and save thee from these things that should come upon thee.
Which they not, go ahead.
Right. Behold, they should be as stubble. The fire should burn them. They should not deliver themselves from the power of the flame.
Right, man.
There should not be a coal to warm it, nor fire to sit before it.
Right, man. Go ahead.
That power of the flame, that's talking about those nuclear missiles, man. Because it says that the Most High, he's a consuming fire. So his spirit gonna be in those nuclear missiles. It's gonna hit every target that is ordained to hit from the Heavenly Father, man. All right, verse 15. Thus should they be unto thee with whom thou hast labored. Even thy merchants.
Even thy merchants. We're going to get that word merchants, man. We're going to finish the chapter out to show you who that's talking about. Go ahead.
It says, even thy merchants from thy youth, they shall wander every one to his quarter, none shall save thee.
Everyone going to wander to their corner, none shall save thee. Going back until they going to leave you in solitary, man. If you look that word wander, like everybody going to go to their own region and leave America to herself, man. Good. They're not going to protect her or nothing. We're going to get that word merchants to show you what that's talking about, man. Go ahead, bro.
All right, that word merchants, go back to it. This is the Hebrew word for the word merchants.
Sakar.
Sakar. And it said, it says to go about to and fro in business, trader, trafficker.
Right, man. So that's what that's going into, man. That's one of Trump's main things he be pushing, man. Those we you know, when we trade, everybody tax us and they do this, and we never tax them, man. But like you said, those who you been your merchants from your youth, they all gonna wander everyone to their own corner and leave you alone, man.
Right, man.
So everything Kim Jong-Un was saying was right on point, man, according to the scriptures, man. You know, so that's why the Lord said He gonna put it in these different nations' minds to shoot missiles on America, man.
Right.
So that's why all these nations, everything they starting to say and see America for is landing right up with the scriptures, because the Lord putting this in their mind, man. You know? Yeah.
That's it, man. That's the time we're in, man. The spirit of prophecy, man. All this coming on to World War III, man. That's the end of America's our captivity in America, okay? So we hope you all will edify, like give all under glory again to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Salutations to you, sincere brothers, man. Shalom. Shalom.
You can stay recording that.
Hey, I do like